he was hurting and he wanted me to take him to the ER. And I took him. And then they had him go to the doctor the next. When he went to the doctor and he took off his shirt, I said, "Oh my God, he got shingles." I knew what it was.
He hadn't seen that.
He hadn't seen it on the back side. It was on this right side. There was that
the
shingles. And when I seen it, the doctor seen it. I said, "Tell me what he don't have shingles." And shingles are highly contagious when they're in that state too.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can catch
I
it.
would imagine it would have been infected.
Because they leak. They have a leaking thing. You know, it's like not pus, but it's a liquid, but it's highly contagious. Anyway, I felt so bad, but he thought he was dying.
I know she
With
thought
that,
she
my
wanted
God.
to die. She
Even
said,
pain
"Anything,
medication.
Get rid of this pain. Nothing helped it.
Really?
Even pain
And
medication
they
doesn't
gave
really
her
get rid of
this
it.
one pill, and I think one of them finally told her, if it gets so bad you can't handle it, take this pill. And she figured that it had to be a pill that would kill her. So
Oh,
she said,
she didn't know. She didn't take it.
"You
Yeah,
took that
it's
pill
pretty.
away," so she got scared. Took the pill away. So I don't even want it in my house.
Yeah,
I ain't
it's
gonna never
pretty.
get this thing.
It's pretty bad.
But
The shingles
it's
is real bad.
It's bad.
But if you had, you had measles and all these
I had
couple
chicken
months.
pox, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, you've had them, but some people you can really tell because they scratch real bad and they have all them little marks on them and stuff like that. But you guys had all those. You guys had the shots, but you also had them, so it really wasn't no big deal. But some people didn't have them, so I feel sorry for them. I've had a lot of people I've dealt with
That's it sucks.
and putting calamine lotion on it is not working.
No, it doesn't.
It's both. That's what they put on, but it ain't working.
Yeah,
Calamine pigment ain't working.
Oh, really?
No,
It
that-
didn't work when you got chicken pox. That stuff don't work for me. I don't know what that works on.
well, it's stop you
supposed
from
It's supposed
itching.
to ease a little pain.
But I can't tell.
It might ease pain, don't stop the itching though.
I sit there and tell her about how Mama used to give us that cod liver oil and all that other stuff. My God, I would never have put my children through that. I did, but it was awful.
Cotton liver oil.
Cod liver oil and what's that one? Castor oil and asphyxity. Asphyxity,
Asphyxity, now that was the miracle drug.
I don't care, but it was
Asphyxity.
nasty.
That
That's all.
was the miracle drug.
Yes,
we just put the little bag tied around the neck. And
Really?
that was, that was.
What is that? I never heard of
It's
that.
a little, it's
I don't know. All I know is it tasted like it was nasty. Mama gave it to it in the mouth. I don't know why she gave it to it like that, but it was the funkiest, fishy smelling stuff in the world.
Yeah, that was bad. You couldn't, because some kids got sent to school and you couldn't do that because they would smell it all day. But, they put a little bag and put it around your neck. It worked. But,
Really?
Yeah,
and
but
that and it was another
that cod liver oil.
another liquid that was, but you can't buy it now in drugstore. Was not turpentine and
turpentine. They used to use turpentine for
but you
something.
can't buy it in drugstore.
No, I don't
They
know
use
about
a big
all of
drug,
that.
so you can't buy it on
Oh,
counter.
okay.
You have to have a prescription for it.
I don't know. I just know
And,
they used to use it for the worms.
I'm trying to think of that other drug that used to be
The worms.
Yeah, when you be digging,
magic for kids.
when you digging in booty, mama, then the first thing they want to do, you just ate too much. I'm telling you, I already know. You ate too many sweets. Turn the flashlight on at night
What
and
they
look.
call worms?
You know them little worms,
I know you used to have them, but I don't know what
tapeworm. I don't know why I thought it was from sugar.
Kids tapeworm.
I thought it was eating too much sugar, mama them used to say. But you can find out, because little kids be walking around digging in their butt and stuff, and mama said, go in there and get that flashlight and look, and you'll see. Yes, they be all right on your booty, right around the hole. You think I don't know? I remember this.
I don't know what caused that.
I thought it was.
I'm serious, kids used to have one.
Really?
Yeah.
And y'all use turpentine?
No, I don't. I forgot what we used on
whatever, but had to clean your stomach.
Right.
the castor was not castor oil. It was the cod liver oil. Didn't it?
Cod liver oil.
That was that thick, nasty stuff.
Real thick.
That's when you got rid of the worms. When
Right.
they make you
Castor oil was more or less for cold.
cold. Yes,
Like
I know one of them, but I just know that
I couldn't take any. I guess I was blessed not to be healthy. I didn't
That
have
was
all
good.
the disease.
that
But I
nasty.
think I had a cold once. My mother tried to give me castor oil, and twice it came back.
Oh, you just
So
couldn't
then she
take
put
it.
it in coffee, and I couldn't drink coffee for years.
Nasty
I just
taste.
said, so she just gave up. I could not swallow it. I can't swallow nothing going down my throat that's greasy and.
That
Right.
cod
That's
liver
actually-
oil.
And I couldn't even swallow a pill when I was a kid.
Really?
So if I had to take a pill, she'd have to beat it up and take it. So.
They gave you the cod liver oil, and then what they gave you that
Paregoric, that's what I was trying to think of.
What's it called?
Paregoric was another childhood medicine that we had. It was kind of a brownish looking medicine that had a real strong, It had a strong taste.
I don't remember that one. I
But
just know
it
that
was,
acidity was
It was
no.
good, but whatever's wrong with the kid, put a little drop of carrot struck and some sugar and keep taking it and it would cure.
Yeah.
But you can't buy that no more.
Yeah, but that what's
Really?
that? What was that oil? Not the
You buy
castor.
nothing that's gonna
It wasn't-
kill you.
Not the castor
Well,
oil.
no, the drugstores won't sell it to you without prescription because people use it to make drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Castor
So
oil,
now
turpentine, they use that for making drugs with them, so you can't buy it over the counter.
What was that
And
thing?
now
What's
they're
that?
trying to get it with most of the cold medicine. They're gonna stop.
Oh,
selling
yeah,
it
uh-huh.
because,
But besides that, besides that cod liver oil, remember they had that clear oil that they used to give to you. You take a couple of spoons and it kind of like slide all the poop out. It wasn't the cod liver, it was the clear oil. That Mama now, I can't think of it. They still got that though, but I can't think of the name of it. It was like, it was thick. They used it for some, I don't know, all their home remedies. I'm telling you.
yeah,
It was
most
awful.
of them you can't. There was a drugstore here. They used to carry all that old stuff. Girlfriend of mine knew where the drugstore was.
They
I
don't have
don't know
it
if it
now.
still exists, but the law won't let you, the government won't let you buy it anymore.
Wow.
in the
Yeah,
drugstore.
between them and the Swanson man, he used to bring everything.
Swanson and Watkins and the Rock.
Walking Man is the one that used to get all that old remedy stuff from. I ain't heard of Walking Man in
Cracker
years.
Barrel carries
Do it?
a line of walking product. Now that green size for colds, I've
They
never
still have
been
it there?
without it. I've never been without it. And the
No.
red one for sores, I've never been without it. I even got a small one in my purse that I
Really?
carry.
You see?
I went in
Oh,
Cracker
no.
Barrel to go get me a supply of this stuff.
They don't have it now?
That little can was $12.
Oh my God! Yeah, they got.
Really?
Like,
And even the guy
Mhm.
and the white liniment, that's what my knee was.
Oh yeah, the
swelling.
white liniment. That's what you
liniment.
use. They used to use it for ailments for your ear.
And I wanted the
Oh,
white
arthritis and
liniment, the
stuff.
green can,
That
and
was
the
funky
red
too.
can.
This thing too.
And
They
the
did.
guy at the counter checking out, he looked, he said, "What is this?"
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
said, "You all have raised the price on it," and he couldn't believe it cost that much.
Mhm. Because
But
they.
that will last me a year, you know.
You know what, my
I
mama
keep
used
it
to
on
get
hand.
that
I don't
stuff.
go to sleep without that.
You
You
remember that whole hound candy?
Yeah.
Oh my God! That
Ooh.
she
You
know what
know,
I'm talking about. It's
yeah,
whole hound candy. It's the
uh,
nastiest candy, but it clears whatever ails you.
The
They
store that we stop at as we come off to the city of Jackson, what's that store right there that,
Oh.
shoot,
I don't know because I ain't.
What's called?
it's a train there too,
Oh. What is that?
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because that's the
They
train
used
from
to have
that
that
they
big
bought,
old-
right? It's
Yeah, it's right there, and
Not
You
you
have
Johnson.
big old barrels of that whole
Jackson.
hound candy. That's
Yeah,
the
and they
nastiest
have
stuff.
still have
Oh,
those big
no.
barrels of all those different
Oh
candies there.
no, Mama used to
And
make
you
that
get
with
the
tea.
whole hound candy. You can get something
Mm-mm.
else that I get there.
Yeah, I wouldn't give that to. I didn't get that.
And
to.
there's a candy, you know these little bags of candy you buy for $1, have a rack hanging on. There's one that I like that nobody else carries, but there is coconut.
Oh,
Caramel
Mama
coconut
liked
in
those
it.
kind.
But they don't have them here.
It was like a chalk, wasn't it? Tan looking.
Well, they have
it got
chocolate, but the
coconut.
one that's caramel, they have coconut in it.
Mm-hmm.
Is the one that I like.
Oh, see,
And
she liked
the
them.
stores here don't have them.
Like them
But
peanut
there,
patties with the
in
bread.
Jackson, I
They
can
got
get it. It's the only
Yeah.
place I can get
They
it.
don't have it like this much
The
stuff.
country store, I forget whatever we call it, but you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
because it's
Because
they
they
sell
got
fruit in there
That's
too,
the
right?
buffet, and we
Right.
have to
Oh,
eat.
really?
We
Oh.
can't go to Jackson, come back unless we go there and eat.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, we ate at in Savannah. We ate at this. Oh my God, it was like a country buffet.
Yeah, it
I
was,
mean, they had. They had sweet potatoes with the nuts in them, and they had collard greens,
like
and they
old
had.
wines or
And
something.
they have it from beginning from morning. You can get dinner, breakfast, and
Oh,
get
they
breakfast
had.
and
Oh
dinner.
no, it was so
Oh,
good.
okay.
Keisha took us over there. They had chitlins and some more stuff. I was like,
Oh,
what? They don't have that. You know, they had every. He didn't go.
No, I ain't going
He
there.
had the fish and everything, but they had. Oh my God, I was like, I was in heaven. I was like, oh, this is really good.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, all that old candy. Y'all. that's
Oh,
what's
yeah,
up.
no.
It ails everything.
Oh
can't it?
yeah, that was back in the day.
No,
I remember.
that-
I just know that.
I probably couldn't swallow none stuff either. I'm like,
No, we actually, you know what? Mom and them used to try to make that little hot toddy they made, try to cover
Yeah,
up.
they make a little hot toddy and put a little in
cover
there.
it up.
And they would put the castor oil stuff. They put the sugar. You just
Yeah.
put
Oh, yeah.
And drop that. You taking sugar, and you don't even know you got it.
Yeah, but there's something about that taste. You just
Yeah,
never
you-
got
the
rid of
taste
it.
is still there.
Like Mama liked them little, you know, the little red patties, the little red peanut patties.
Oh yeah.
I never liked them, but she used to love them. And Mama used to eat whole house candy like it was nothing but it just
Red.
Yeah, Mama, you know she know what I'm
the
talking about.
idea that it was a medicine, you didn't like it, but the taste wasn't bad. The taste wasn't bad.
No, that's you saying that. That was a nasty
I
candy.
think I did get
Whole
a
house
bag
candy
for when
too.
I was last time I was home. I think I had a bag. Cohan candy. There was another one.
The peanut brittle that they had, the old kind, not the ones they have now, but the ones that had that big old pieces of coconut. See, you don't really like.
My
But I used to
beautician,
love them. My mama down here.
knows someone come up from the south
And bring
and she every time he comes she get me a package. She spent more money on me than I spent on her. I'm serious, because the things are and that those peanut brittles and. Someone goes down during the time for us to brings back pecans. She get me a bag of those, and she keep me in this. They got the triple ginger snacks.
Oh, Mama used to love the ginger snap cookies, right?
Yeah.
The old ginger snap, though.
They are, and they're not really bitter.
Yeah, but Mama used to have those. I used to like ginger snap.
Street have them, and she keeps me in those.
I used to like them with
the last time I went in, she had a
cheese.
2-pound box of turtles.
Oh my God!
Now you know you can. They say you cover anything with chocolate, and I will eat it.
But turtles is good. That's a rich.
Oh
that's
God!
A rich.
But she does that, and I appreciate it. So anytime I try to pay a little extra money, but she don't even charge me for doing my hair.
Oh really?
Just whatever.
You still go to the Southern Baptist Conference meeting?
Some they don't. Our churches don't associate like they used to. Our church don't belong to any convention. Now we stay connected with the state, the district here, because the older ones that are used to doing that, but the church doesn't even. It's all these churches have gotten so independent that every church and every Baptist church in this county would have been affiliated with the district and with the state. They don't anymore. We don't even fellowship with churches around anymore. Very seldom.
Oh my goodness! Why I haven't
every church, they don't do that.
Yeah, they used to. She used to go. That's why she came to California. They had the big old Southern Baptist convention in Los Angeles, and she used to come.
Yeah, because in June we had
just like the Church of God in Christ, they have theirs, but the Baptists have theirs too.
Yeah,
used to.
In June we had the National Baptist Sunday School Convention, and in September, the first week of September, we had the National Baptist Church Convention.
They had it here.
Everywhere.
Oh, everywhere. Everybody from all the states.
And I kept a bag packed. I just switched to one pack. And then with the Easter Star, I was going to conventions for that. So only thing,
used to be with these.
Only thing I had different is I had to put my regalia thing for the stars in, but I kept a bag packed. And sometimes I just take out the dirty clothes, put it in, and I'm gone again. So
yeah, Mama now.
Just last year I didn't do any traveling. I said I wouldn't go on any convention.
You decided not to.
From March to September, I was usually gone. I thought I was going to start raving mad, trying to find something to do in this city.
Right.
I'm usually gone. So in this city, what's going on during that time? And I didn't go no place. And just before, in October, when was I hit my car? I'm just getting set. I got this car and it's running good. Only thing wrong with the muffler, the man down there said, I do the muffler for $125, put your whole brand new muffler.
He's still rolling, though.
I'm set, you know. He gonna take me to bowling and fix the car and come back and get me.
You still bowling?
Yeah.
Cause Tony told me he got in bowling with you, but he ain't.
Coming home and went down here and paid my phone bill. Coming out of the parking lot and this fool comes by and take the whole front end of my car.
Was it your fault?
No, it wasn't my fault. I was sitting there waiting to come out.
Because you know when we get a certain age, they start telling you it's our fault.
I know. I
was wondering. You know.
And it really, it threw me because my mind was set. I just
already
paid my bill. All I need to do is get back home and, sell. And I'm not thinking, and I didn't even see the car. Because, it's a three-way intersection there. You go Arlington, Massachusetts, and 34th Street. So he come out of Arlington and crossed 34th and came in Massachusetts and just took the whole front. Oh, and the man in the place where I paid my phone bill, if he hadn't come out, I don't know what I would have done. I'm just standing there looking, trying to figure out what.
That would have really scared me.
Are you crazy? What?
Right.
You lost your mind.
Are you okay? How am I supposed to be okay?
You messed with my car. Let me just give it to you.
They didn't know what to think, so the man from the store came out and finally he wanted, and I couldn't find nobody's phone. I said, call my son. These are the police station.
I know that's right. That's
so
what I
he
would
finally
have
got Alfred. And Alfred came down, he told Alfred, oh, we old friends, we've been on long, you know, and he just know I come here and pay my phone bill. And he stood out there, Willie, and made sure.
It would have shook me up, though. I think it would have shook me up. That probably would make me want to drive no more.
How can this happen to my car? I just decided that.
That's why you was thinking about the car. Just decide.
I just decided I'm set for life. I'm never buy another car. But this is running real good, and I can do.
Where's it at
and
now?
all of a sudden, it's in the back. It's in the back.
Oh
yeah.
Lord, so she.
I ain't had to hard to deal
that.
with it.
Because the frame is messed up in the front.
Yeah.
Like they really, like he took the front off.
Well, he had to be
Like
going
the
pretty
whole bumper
fast too.
parts is in the.
He had to be going pretty fast, wasn't he?
It couldn't have gone too fast because he just turned the corner, but he went faster. You know, them more cars are real lightweight anyway. You just
the newer
Yeah,
car.
well, the newer cars made like crumple zones and stuff, so they made to like kind of break up to disperse the energy when you get in an accident. So that's why they you know, what I mean, they tear up easy.
So how's Tony doing? How's my ex-husband doing? You know I still love him. I love him. I know he's married.
Tony, you know, he sold a motorcycle and bought a horse. You know how
Yes,
he's
he
doing.
did.
He's
That's what
getting
he
old.
said.
He's accepted getting old.
That's good
But
though.
he's getting
told
back
him.
into his little karate, trying to keep
Is he?
that going. So he teaches a class down to church.
Oh,
every
yes, that's
Thursday
good. That's
in
good.
self-defense, and by teaching the class free, he get to use the church.
Oh,
So
that's
he and
good.
Bob is training to do that.
How is Bobby with his no good?
Still,
I ain't got nothing to say about
still
him.
Bobby.
I'm glad you said it because I know he